Anything?
Sorry, David.
Repair.
Sorry, can you repeat what it is that you do? Sorry, what is it you do?
Actually, we are assisting the council and housing association tenants for getting their damages to be repaired. So are you facing with any damages like damps, molds, water leakages, anything?
Oh yeah, I've got bits that are very mouldy, very mouldy, and I've got issues with my waterworks as well.
Okay, so may I just know where you're facing with the molds in the house? Like, is it in your bedroom or in the bath?
Oh, it's right in all the crevices. It's right in all those little crevices, those hard to reach areas, and it's really annoying because I can't really get down there to sort of give it a scrub and get rid of it. And the same with the waterworks. The waterworks are all over the place. Like it's all over the shop. It just goes whenever it wants to. I've got no control over it. It just pours out everywhere.
Okay, so that molds are in which room? Is it in your bedroom or in the bathroom or in kitchen or in living room? Where is it been located?
I tend to notice it in the bathroom, and the toilet, and in my bedroom. Those are the two places that I notice it all the time. And as I say, it's it's really mouldy in those crevices, and I really can't get in there deep enough to give it a good scrub out.
Okay, so there are some damps also and any water leakages also in your bathroom and the bathroom and toilet?
My waterworks are all over the place. As I say, it's got a mind of its own. It just pours out all over the place whenever it wants to. I've got no control over it, and it makes a mess every single time. Like it's really annoying. You know, I mean, I've got these pads.
Okay, we will be getting it.
I've got these pads that I put on it to try and absorb as much of it as possible, but sometimes there's that much flowing out that it just pours out everywhere.
Okay, so where is the water leakages? Like where is the water is leaking in your house?
So again,
in the bedroom.
Yeah, normally it's normally between the bathroom area and the bedroom that I notice it, and like it can get really bad. Sometimes I feel like I'm swimming in it. It's right up to my neck.
Okay. Is there any dampness or the cracks also on the walls?
Oh yeah, my crack's very damp.
Okay, the cracks and the damps are also there, right?
My crack, like there's so much dampness in my crack, and there's so much mould in my crack. It can get really irritating, like really irritating. You know, like you get that itch that you just can't reach. It's a bit like that.
Okay. So where are the cracks and the damps have been located?
Pardon?
Is that in the bedroom, or where are the cracks and the damps have been located?
Is
that in
the bedroom? There's a narrow crack, but at the toilet, the crack's really wide. It's really wide, that crack. But that's only in the toilet. And in the bedroom, the crack tends to be very narrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're facing the cracks in that bedroom.
Oh,
I
don't face the cracks. They tend to be behind me. You know, I try to keep them to the back of me. But yeah, like as I say, I just know that in the bathroom it's huge, massive crack, really damp in there. Quite a bit of mould, and I can't really get into it. Although it's a big crack, I can't really get into it to scrub away that mould, the mouldy bits that are in there. And in the bedroom, it's a narrow crack. That one, it doesn't really open up that often.
Okay. Are there any other problems besides this?
You know, I spoke about
like flooring issues or guttering problems.
You know, like I do have a very mouldy crack. It's in the bedroom. I've got a very mouldy crack in the bathroom. It tends to get very moist in there as well, which doesn't really help. And yeah, that's the main issues that I've got is the mouldy cracks.
Okay. And there is a little bit of water leakage, right, in between the bedroom and the bathroom.
Oh, that
passage,
water leakage,
right?
Yeah, it's crazy. Like you know, normally that happens when things get old, you know, it comes with like old age, but like this is fairly recent, you know, like fairly recent. It's not like it's crazy, isn't it? It's mad. But yeah, like as I say, the waterworks have got a mind of their own, you know. Like I could be sat there 1 minute, dry, happy as Larry, next thing I know, it's pissing out all over the place, and I'm like, Jesus, how do I stop this?
Okay. And to whom you pay your rent?
Who I pay my rent? I don't.
Yeah. To the council or to the housing association?
Both of them. I pay tax.
Sorry?
I pay tax, so I kind of pay a bit to both, you know. But I don't think it really matters. It's because it's with the dampness and the crack. It's really irritating, you know. It's going to cause quite a lot of health issues if it's not done so already.
Okay, but Mr. I'm asking, like, to whom you pay your rent, like the property in which you are living in, this property belongs to whom? Is it a council property or a housing association?
Oh, see, all things big and small belongs to God, my friend. You know, like, in the grand scale of things, it's the big man upstairs, the creator of everything that I pay my dues to. You know, he's the one that put the grass in the fields, the sea, the blue sea on earth, and made it rain and made it sunshine and all the rest, you know. So it's the big man upstairs that I pay my dues to.
Okay, so are you not a council or housing association tenant?
Ah, do you know, that's funny you should say that, because the last time I checked, the land that the house was on was owned by a Russian merchant, yeah, and the Russian merchant, he bought it off the council, but the council had bought it off a Caribbean pirate, so I'm not really too sure who it belongs to.
Okay, so it's a Russian Neptune, right?
Pardon?
And he has it's the Russian Neptune to whom you had bought the house, right? And from there, he had bought from the council, right?
So I didn't say I bought it. The Russian merchant bought it from the council, but the council bought it from a Caribbean pirate, and I think even the Caribbean pirate got it from an Australian kangaroo that didn't even live in this country to begin with. So I'm not too sure who owns it. Like, I've never seen the deed to the property. You know, I don't even think it exists. I think it's written in the sky with crayon.
Okay, so you're not a council or housing association tenant, right?
I might be, but you'd need to ask the Russian merchant.
Okay.